Hi guys, welcome to episode 15 of series 3 of You Don't Even Like Me, Do You? We're back for more and so are you. This week is a moan fest, but we've still squeezed in a kind of quiz with a theme about, you've guessed it, Japan, and some not so bad jokes in our joke off. It's hot in the stu-stu-studio this time. We're hating on restaurants, service, idiots abroad, GoFundMe, renegade hairdressers, dashcam footage injuries, and how do you get your mouth around oral? All this in the next 42 minutes. Enjoy!
We're off.
We are off.
We're off.
Ooh.
Warm in here. My glasses have steamed up.
It's warm.
Haven't they?
It's warm. No.
Yeah, steamed up.
No.
No, they have to steam up.
They?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Dirty.
Oh.
Just dirty.
Oh, we're steamed up, can't you
All
say?
right, okay. All right. Seems steamed up, yes.
Yeah.
I'll say
Hot
the
stuff.
ITR now. Bullying me into saying the steamed up.
Forget about some hot stuff, baby, this evening.
Yeah, it's rather hot in the studio.
Hot in the city. Hot in the city tonight. Tonight.
This room needs aircon.
It does.
It needs a vent.
Well, it's got a vent. Door don't shut properly.
Yeah,
Oh,
I suppose.
but
Nowhere.
it's nowhere. It's like that. What's that song? The song Nowhere, isn't it? Who did that?
It was Blue Cantrell, was it? Or no, it wasn't Blue Cantrell. Was it Brandy? No.
No, it weren't.
How's it feel with no air? Oh, was it a girl?
I think so, yeah.
Can't see, can't breathe with no air.
We're going to come out with something inappropriate about a disaster then, but I'm not going to.
What, you like a Chilean miners anthem or something?
No, not that one.
Oh, right, okay.
No.
Leave it there.
Which one?
Titanic one.
Yeah.
You're bringing that one up again.
I'll bring that up. Done a poem about that. It's in my book.
You've done a poem about the people who died in the Titanic. The actual Titanic or submarine.
No, submarine.
Right.
But they meet their ghosts meet the ghosts of the Titanic.
Oh, right.
Did you not read it?
Is that what it's about?
Of course it was. Yeah.
It was metaphorical.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah.
What was it called?
I forgot. It's in my book.
Well, you're told your book is pride of place on my bookshelf.
It's not been read. Otherwise you'd know about it.
It's been read, but my excuse is that leave it a while before reading it again. That way you appreciate it.
You didn't appreciate it.
You know, it's saturated with your poem. Then.
Warm in here, innit?
Told you it's warm.
Okay, now. Anyway, this is You Don't Even Like Me, Do You?
It is.
Bit of an intro, that one. A bit like an X-Files, where, you know, when, like, in a wood, and there'd be, like, funny noises and lights and
Is it
stuff.
a warm wood?
Warm wood. Ooh.
Is it a humid wood?
Talking about what, you had warm wood before, didn't you, with that trailer?
Don't even go there.
For your mate, what's he called?
Don't even go there.
What's he called?
What's who called?
Is he called?
Who? I don't know what you're talking about.
You do?
Who?
The Fall Guy.
The Fall Guy. What? Colt Seavers?
No.
Lee
The
Majors?
film The Fall Guy.
Lee Majors?
No. What's he called? Ryan Gosling. He got Wormwood for Ryan Gosling before.
No, all I'm saying is...
He watched the trailer and he got misty-eyed because he's
All I'm saying is, he's good. He can turn a film into a good film.
Jay and Ryan kissing in the tree. Oh, no, I've got that wrong. He thinks he's Ryan Gosling.
I like Ryan
So
Gosling.
when he sees Ryan Gosling doing like a film that he thinks is good, he gets chuffed. It's because basically he thinks that he's made that film.
I haven't seen all his films though.
Well, you call yourself a fan.
I don't call myself a fan, I'm just saying that.
I wish I had a fucking fan in here.
Yes.
It's fucking warm, isn't it?
It's warm.
It's like what this is like. What's it? Glue wine. This.
The last time I was somewhere this hot, it was Mustafa.
I don't know what went on there. It weren't a good impression, that were it?
You know, I have to say this, but your Darth Vader, if that's what it is for copyrights, your Dark Lord Spaceman is kind of lost it over the last few episodes. The last time I was this hot, it was on Mustafa. Take me to Hoth, Captain Nida. That's a bit better. That's a bit better.
See, that's better.
Yeah.
I wish I could go Hoth now. I won't care about the wampus. I won't want to go inside the Tauntaun either.
Yes.
I'd be like, keep me outside.
Guys, that's for the fans.
Yes,
Hoth, it's a cold planet.
It's a cold planet.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's a podcast. Back to that again. And me and Jay have known each other 30 plus years, and sometimes a conversation is wasted just between us two.
Yes. It is.
Mainly because I can't get a word in edgeways sometimes because you talk too much.
How very dare you?
Mm.
How very dare you?
Yeah.
So,
hey, you know what? If me and you did a film, it'd be like Chris Hemsworth and Ryan Gosling doing a film, wouldn't it? We could do a buddy film, couldn't we?
that
Go wait. All right. Hey, I could do. No, let's be our pitch then. No, do a bit lower. That's better. I could do Chris Hemsworth. Good enough.
it's a bit Rolf Harris, that.
Is it? No, I'm not doing that. No. Can you tell what it is yet? A prison sentence. That's what it is.
Obviously, I shouldn't say
He's
all
dead
that.
now,
He's
isn't
dead, yeah. He's
Yeah.
dead. Yeah, no, that'd be a good film, that. Ryan Gosling and Chris Hemsworth.
Buddy film.
Of course,
Buddy movie.
Gosling would steal the show.
I don't know because Chris Hemsworth was quite funny. Have you seen Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not the best actor, though, is he?
He's not brilliant, but
No.
you got Gosling to bail him out on that one.
Yeah, he can act.
Don't we?
He can act his socks off.
He can. Yeah. He's got about 4 different hairstyles in that film. Did you notice?
Yes. Yeah, it's like me.
And
In
you
1
have
week.
none of them. No, it's not. It's like you when he went to abstract. You know when he wakes up in that coma and he's got a big beard and that hair. That's what you look like when you come back from abstract.
No, I just said to him, I grew my hair and said, style it, trend it. And
It's short on top and long at sides.
a tip for anyone listening, do not give your hairdresser or barber full control because they're not used to it.
No,
They're just not used to the...
they're like parameters.
Yeah, they like parameters, not used to the power. Give them the power, they'll just go hell for leather.
So yeah, this is the podcast. You can message us. You can email us now on.
You don't even like me at hotmail.com.
It's easy to remember. I can't remember that, but there you go. And we're on. Is it you don't even like me? Do you? Instagram?
You're the socials guy.
I can't remember. It blew up my socials last week. Put that Bowie thing on. Got nearly 200 views. I think it went up 400%.
In the world of socials,
Yeah.
that's no man's land.
No.
It's not even a
Well,
shot.
it's better than it were.
Well, do you know when I was messing with my analytics
Yeah.
on the podcast, trying to find out what was our best performing episode?
Yeah.
And then I don't know what I've done. I switched it and it told me what rank in the world our podcast is in. And
So with us.
did I tell you the amount?
Yeah. The billions, man.
It was over 1 billion.
Right.
Bear in mind, right, it must be wrong, that. It might be 1.7 million.
It probably just people just think, you know what, they're nowhere near top. We'll just give them a figure.
Yeah, but if think about it, if there's 7 billion people on the planet, right?
We're worse than people that aren't even doing a podcast.
There's 7 billion podcasts. That's right, 7 billion people on the planet, and we're 1.7 billionth in podcasts.
Yeah.
That means there's nearly a podcast for every single person. That's not right.
No,
Unless every single person's got a podcast.
I've got one.
I've got one as well.
Yeah,
Yours better than mine,
it's the same one.
is it?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think it's a mistake. But we're not top 10.
No,
Yeah.
10 billion, not top 10 billion.
Well, we are top 10 billion.
We're top 10 billion.
Yeah. But yeah, so we can get in touch on the socials. You don't even like me, do you? At Instagram,
We're on Facebook.
Facebook, and not Blue Sky because it's lazy git.
Just give up on that.
Just too much work, isn't it?
No, I'll just give up on it because it was like a thing, weren't it, for like a week, and then everybody just forgot about it.
People can't. It's like we've only got room in our life for 3 socials. There's some other ones as well, isn't there? Weird name ones I tried to take off recently.
Yeah.
But if they took off, then you've got to drop one of the main ones, and people can't do it. So
No, I can't drop a main one.
No, I can't drop a main one either.
I don't know. The massive carry on Saturday.
I bet you dropped a main one then.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what have you been up to this week then?
What's I went up to this week? I went for something to eat weekend, right?
Oh,
Tried a new place
where?
up in Delft, up in Niels.
Can't afford it up there.
Well, it was quite expensive for me. And
That'd be very expensive for me.
the menu was mediocre. The service was mediocre.
What was the restaurant called?
Mediocre.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not saying the restaurant because I'm not missing them.
If you'd gone in the mediocre restaurant, you'd expect it, wouldn't you?
Well, I goes in, right, and you know, they have that little desk there where people, like, the waitress waits to take, you know, like, get to your table.
Were it like her that used to be on, Tattoo Parlour?
So it gets there, and this woman, like, turns up. I went, hiya. Are you booked?
Oh, straight to the point.
Well, yeah, I kind of like it sometimes. And she says, no, we haven't. She says, hang on a minute. So she disappears, comes back, says, there's a table on there for two. If you get it quickly before someone gets it, you're all right.
Well, they have to ask her, don't they? So why would anybody else get it unless they came in after you and she gave it them?
Well, I think you can drink. You can just turn and drink there as well.
Oh, right.
Because I think we were in like the pub restaurant bit, but there's also a brasserie.
Market now, don't it?
Brasserie area as well.
What's a brasserie?
I don't know. But he said pub restaurant and brasserie. So I don't know. Is it French? Anyway,
it is, yeah.
So
is that a clue to what kind of restaurant this is?
No.
Oh.
So it sits down. The table's laid, nice box and napkin, and there was food on the table.
Ooh.
So I saw the cleaning station, so I went and got the stuff and cleaned it myself.
Why?
Because I couldn't sit there looking at it. I grabbed it, wiped it. So anyway, so then they turned up and they says, she said, do you want drinks? I would have said, would you like something to drink?
Yeah.
Do you want drinks? So I says, yeah. She says, I'll have a pint of lager shandy, please. And Mrs. J says, okay, I'll have a lime and lemonade, please. Okay. So 5 minutes later, they turn up and give me my lager shandy. And they say to Mrs. J, right, there's your lemonade and there's your lime. She went, that's 2 drinks. He went, yeah. She says, there's only 2 of us. She says, I ordered a lime and lemonade. Oh, they thought you meant lime cordial and the lemonade separate.
Did you just keep drinking out of each one then, quick?
So she says, no. So he went, no way. So he goes ways, comes back, sorted it. Now, I ordered a chili beef rice bowl, but the beef was a bit, like I've been in the oven for about 10 hours, it was dried up. She had a chicken burger, salt and pepper chicken burger, she's always delicious. But mine was a bit bland. But I think by that point, I'd always sort of gone off the place a little bit. Yeah. And then when they come to pay the bill, they still charged us for 3 drinks. So I said, but it doesn't matter, I'll just pay, but not for the drink. And I thought, I'll put a couple of quid tip on. So she's giving me the machine. I went, is there a button for like gratuity? What's that? I like a tip. She's like, no, just tell me which one to pay, I'll stick it in there. And I kind of thought, just need that bit of finesse. When you've been somewhere when they sort of like all the airs and graces and, would you like something to drink? Or I'll find you a table. Is this table okay for you? Yes, thank you. It's only a few extra words, but it makes all the difference. But that kind of like, better sit there before someone else gets there first. And all that kind of like, yeah, it's probably part of the furniture. But it was somewhere I've never been before, so there you go.
You won't be going again?
I probably won't, to be fair.
You're not going to name it, no?
No. I'll probably tell you off air.
Yeah. It's in Delft anyway, there's a brasserie in it.
Yeah.
So do you Google it?
There's one restaurant in Delft for a brasserie.
And a cranky woman on the desk.
So what I'll do.
I don't mean, see you, Jimmy. I don't mean
what I'll do.
Jimmy Cranky.
What I'll do is I'll leave a Google review about 3 weeks afterwards. So they go, who was that?
Yeah.
Oh, I know, it was him, weren't it, the blonde hair? He ordered the chili beef.
Yeah, and she looked like,
She looked like she wanted 2 drinks.
She looked like she could have polished 2 drinks off, but then changed her mind.
Yeah, right hard-faced they were. I still tipped him.
Yeah, but be nicer.
There's kids in it. Bit of tip in the...
it infuriates me, stuff like that.
Coming from a service industry as well. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But yeah, and went not digging, that sounds awful. But delving into family history past. So, just finding out a bit of information. You think when you get to a certain age, you sort of like take a bit more notice of your history and that. When I was young, I couldn't give monkeys. I couldn't give monkeys where I come from, but when you start getting older, you think, well, I get that knowledge in my head. I can pass it on to the kids if they're interested.
See, that's why I'm not into that, because I've got nobody to pass it on to yet.
Yeah, but you could.
So it's a different matter for me.
It all down. Yeah, but in saying that, they won't give monkeys. Maybe when they get to my age,
Oh, yeah.
They'll be like, "Oh, I suddenly found an interest in my history."
Mm.
Yeah, you do when you get old.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
But I was telling number one daughter, not she's number one daughter, eldest daughter, first one that came along, and she actually seemed genuinely interested.
Didn't she?
Yeah, so I might take her down. What about yourself?
I haven't been up too much, really, to be honest. I had a particularly bad day on Wednesday because I wasn't in the mood for it, and somebody cut me up on motorway and nearly ended my life.
Do you ever find that?
Sour-faced woman in a high-vis jacket.
If you have a near miss in a car, you probably have that many, but I've had a few, or someone pulls out and you miss, you swerve round it, but your heart leaves your chest almost. The next half an hour, I'm like wired.
Oh, yeah, or a bit, yeah.
I almost need to pull over, have a cup of chamomile tea or something like that, just chill out, and then start off again, because I feel like all of a sudden it rocks my driving world, and I think I can't drive properly.
Oh, no, I drove amazingly often.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, so that got me back up. And she smiled, which I found weird.
That made it more attractive for me.
Yeah.
It's like one of them Bond girls when they're speeding past them.
Yeah, she went in helicopter.
And this smile. No, is it GoldenEye where she's racing him and she's smiling at him?
Oh, Frankie Johnson, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like when Agent Triple X... No, it wasn't Triple X. No. Agent Triple X was in the car with me, and that strumpet in the helicopter winked at me.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like that.
So I don't mind a bit of sass.
Yeah. But I wasn't impressed. And then I haven't recorded the footage. I'm going to upload the footage because I was annoyed. And
Upload it to where? Dashcam UK?
Well, my mate said that there's somewhere you can upload it, and I looked in it, I'm fucking recording it. Then people were overly nice to me, and because I think I was having a bad day, like Daniel Powter, nothing worked. So I did smile, but there was somebody in Boots who was nice, a bloke who was dead helpful and all the rest of it. And customer service was like maximum. And he was dead nice. And I did fake a smile. But then when we went to Aldi later on, and the guy there, who was being really nice again, said like, "How's your day going?" And I went, "That's great." And he went, "Oh." And he says, He says, "Well, it can only get better, can't it?" And I said,
was he from D-Ream?
He was. It was Paul, whatever he was called. No. And he says, "Well, it can only get better, can't it?" And I said, "Probably not." And he went, "Ooh."
Yeah, that's a conversation killer, isn't it?
But I smiled when I said it. But I thought, no, I'm just not feeling it today. And I've been restoring old Gatchaman stuff. Got that Gatchaman thing into that car boot sale about however long ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I've been finding bits.
Yeah, you mentioned this last podcast, so you're further on.
Yeah, so I've finished that now.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got a God Phoenix from Gatchaman 2. And I've repaired that because the tail thing when knackered.
You have to put some pictures on the socials.
I will do.
It means nothing.
No, I know, but it's from Battle of the Planets, so it's like, but it's about 50 years old. This thing, well, like 47-year-old. But the Japanese made by Poppy Bandai, so they're overly complicated toys that weigh a ton. That they brought them out over here, and unfortunately, the season of Battle of the Planets that we got was the first, and that's it. And these are from the second and the third season. So they brought toys out here that weren't even from the programme that we got. So people bought them, but didn't know what to do with them because they'd never seen them. So, yeah. But, yeah, I paid 23 quid for the God Phoenix. And they're about 100, 200 quid, depending on condition. But the tail fin were cracked. So I tried repairing it, gluing it, and it won't work. So I've had to make a kind of patch over the top of the glue to hold it together. So whether that works or not, it's a different matter. But it's only for display. I'm not going to.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. But I quite like doing stuff like that because I have no idea how they go together. I just took it apart and fiddled about with it.
Do you know what it sounds like to me? That you've got the perfect skills of putting bits together or something and make it into a really good finished product. I think you'd be good at editing a podcast.
No, I'm terrible at that. I can only do physical things.
It is quite physical sometimes
It's
in a
not.
podcast.
No, it's not. Anyway, rebuff. So I did the privates and I got complimented on them tonight because somebody said that
I like your bush.
He liked my bush.
Mm-hmm.
And I went seeing a band yesterday at Whittles called Rocking Horse that were quite good.
Rocking
So,
horse.
So that was my week, really.
You can't. Whoa. Horsey. You can't just say, I went and seen a band called Rocking Horse.
Well, they're like...
What? Are they rock?
Well, they did everything. They did AC/DC, they did Floyd, I think. They did
Do they sway
R.E.M.
back and forward?
No, because that's a real Rocking Horse.
Right.
These are just called Rocking Horse.
Right, okay.
But they were good. They were good.
So what was the best song they did?
Might have done Purple Rain. They might have done Purple Rain.
If they might have done it, it wasn't
Can't
the best
remember.
song.
No, but I quite liked it. But I had a drink, so I can't
You
remember.
had more than one drink.
I did have more than one drink. Yeah, don't do that today.
What were you supping there?
Beer and Moretti.
Yeah.
I don't like. Gives me a headache. See,
What's the options?
well, it was San Miguel. You see, but San Miguel gives me a headache. It's only Hoxton. Jeremy Clark's with me. If Jeremy Clark's wants to come to the podcast, he can. Hey, anything he touches turns to gold. So if he comes to a podcast, we might get.
I was
more
on
listeners.
his website the other day looking at his wares.
Yeah, he does all sorts, doesn't he?
Fake expensive.
Oh yeah,
Expensive.
yeah, but
And that's not including delivery costs.
yeah,
It's because it's got his name on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
bee
Having
juice.
said that,
Is it bee juice? he
yeah,
sells?
bee juice. Having said that, I did think that this is I'm not his target market, but I did think his scarves were cheap.
Yeah.
Wool scarves, 20 quid.
But yeah, I must admit, I think I saw them and I thought they were all right.
Yeah.
I've got real car names. Another one.
Is this a quiz?
It's a quiz.
Why don't you specify? I've got
It's
real
a quiz.
car names. I've got real car names.
I've got it's a real car name quiz. Right.
Listen, well, I need a better lead up here. You just jumping into this.
Right.
So you've got a quiz.
Yeah.
Give me the premise.
Are these real car names?
Yes. And are they from a certain country?
They're from all over these actually. Well, no, a lot of them are still Japanese.
You like your Japanese stuff, you. Anyone
I do.
think you've been?
I have. I
Okay.
had a fantastic time. I went to Tokyo, Kyoto, Hiroshima, and a corner.
I saw a holiday there February next year. Bargain. I said to Mrs. J, what do you think about that? She went, no, it's all right if you fancy Japan. You can go on your bloody own, can't you? Bargain.
Oh, how much?
It was like 1,795 quid or something like that. It goes to Kyoto, Hiroshima, somewhere else with 5 letters,
Tokyo.
maybe Osaka. Yeah, Osaka.
Yeah.
And for extra 200 quid, you get the train.
Yeah.
Thrown in. But I thought, oh, it's not bad. That.
Phuket.
Anyway, back to quiz.
Right, there's 10.
Yes.
You've got to tell me which two are false.
Okay. I'll boss this now.
You will.
I'm like Darren Brown. I
You will.
know you now. I can
I
look
know
at your face, right? You've
Right.
got to tell.
Have I?
You've got to tell. I can tell when you're wrong. Well, when you're fooling me.
I'm never
okay?
wrong. I
When
can tell when I'm wrong.
Well, you're wrong all the time, but I can tell when you're fooling me.
Right.
Or you're trying to fool me. Might fool me once.
Well, fool me twice.
You may fool me once, but once I've calibrated your poker face, I'll be in there. Right.
Mitsubishi Minica lettuce.
Minica lettuce. How is lettuce spelled?
Lettuce.
Minica, as in minicar.
Minica.
Right. Can I pass and come back to it? Yeah, I'll pass and come back to it. Go to the next one.
Mitsubishi Pistachio.
Mitsubishi pistachio. Is it pistachio spelled exactly like the nuts? I was using it to emphasise it.
Pistachio.
Pistachio.
Yeah, pistachio. Oh, pistachio, yeah.
See, I see you trying to trick me there. It's pistachio.
That's it. It's spelling nut, isn't it?
I'll say that's Mitsubishi.
Yeah.
Right, and pistachio is like a little green nut, which is like
Yeah.
a sweet taste to it. I think it'd be quite. Is it a small car?
They're all small cars.
Are they? I'm going to say that's false.
Do you think it's false? It's been coming here.
I have no idea, but this I'm calibrating
It
it.
looks good.
Thank you.
Spot on.
Thank
No
you.
dandruff.
Thank you.
No fake.
I'm calibrating here, so I'm going to say that's false.
It's wrong. It's true.
It's a real car.
It's a real car. Mitsubishi Minica Winky.
That's true.
It's true.
Yes.
Calibrated. What about the lettuce?
Lettuce is also... I'll pass on that. I'll come back to lettuce.
Okay. Mitsubishi Mum 500. Shall we join us?
Shall we join us?
Yes.
That's the pronunciation. That's the way it's spelled.
Mitsubishi Mum 500. Shall we join us?
Shall we? It's so stupid that's got to be a false. But
Oh, I like what you did there. It's like what I told Strictly.
it should be a false. But I'm gonna say I'm doing Alan Sugar right now.
I have that's like tense music for background.
I'm finding it really hard. I'm feeling really hard.
Oh, what's Sugar doing? I'm finding it fucking hard. This it's really hard. It's really hard. Hey,
if I say false, right, and it's true, I won't feel stupid because it's a stupid name. Who calls a car "Shall we join"? Well,
no, it's not. It's the
podcast name.
It's the Mum 500. Shall we join them?
I'm going to say it's true.
It is true.
Calibration.
Well done, Jack. Ooh. Mitsubishi Mini Active Urban Sample.
No, that's definitely true. That
It's true. Great Wall Winkle.
Great Wall Winkle.
No. Great Wall Wingle.
Wingle, not Winkle.
No.
Are you trying to trick me? A wingle? What's a wingle?
No idea. A Great Wall.
Is this number 5?
It's 6, darling.
So I've passed on the first one. Got one wrong.
Yeah.
I've got 3 right.
Yeah.
I don't think I've done 5 already, have I?
You passed on the first one. The second one,
I got it wrong.
got wrong. Minica Winky. What? You said, yeah. Mitsubishi Minica Winky.
Yeah.
You said, you got that right.
Yeah.
And then 500, shall we join us?
Yes, is that right?
Yeah. So you've got,
That's 4.
yeah, a Mitsubishi Mini Active Urban Sandal.
Oh, yeah.
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 Stick with the programme, Jeff.
So this one's called a what?
Great Wall Winkle.
See, the problem is, right, I don't give this too much thought, but if you're going to put a false name in there, make it so funny that if I get it wrong, it's like, how can you get it wrong? I'm going to say it's false.
It's true, darling.
It's true.
Yeah. Mazda Laputa.
No, that's false.
It's true. Toyota Deli Boy.
That's false.
That's true. Isuzu.
I can't calibrate, right, if you're going to, like, these are either be true or false, and they're all true.
Isuzu Bighorn.
That's false.
It's true. Mitsubishi Topo Big Joy Guppy.
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Mitsubishi Minica Lettuce.
That's true.
It's true.
So they're all true.
They're all true.
See, how can I can't calibrate when you do like that.
I know,
There's 10 cars, true or false.
It's just all true. It's all true. Like Tracy Thorn. Keep this song called It's All True. It's a good song now.
Good shit.
It's all true.
I keep saying the same line, I still don't get
I
it.
can't think of the rest of it. A good song though. But yeah, so there you go. I've no idea how many you got right, but they're all true.
Well, once I'd sussed it out, I
Well,
thought
you did. You got Wingle. You got Great Wall Wingle wrong, didn't you? Laputa wrong, Deli Boy wrong, Big Oim wrong, and you got Topo Big Joy Guppy.
I got it right.
Right.
I think I got like 6
About
right.
half right.
I got 6 or 5 right.
I think I got 5.
Wow. But I figured that you would go 5 false, 5 true, mix them all up.
No, they're all true.
Yeah, but
And it's all true.
imagine if I'd done that last week with my fake tribute bands. And it's all true.
I'd have guessed it once. You're not a happy loser, are you?
I am a winner.
A happy loser.
I got at least 50% right.
It's not winning, is it, though?
It's not losing.
Just, it's not winning or losing,
It's not
really.
losing.
Neither here nor there. Don't really. Anyway.
Very good. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. It's your you're on home territory there, aren't you?
I am. I put 2 things on eBay, haven't I?
Toys.
Yeah, then toys. It's collectibles.
The toys.
My Gatchaman. Gatcha Sparks ones. But the
ones discarded bits.
The discarded bits. So hopefully we get rid of them for the price that I put.
It's a shame, really, because by the time this goes on the social, on the out of the world, they'll be sold or not sold.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because you could promote them here now.
Yeah, buy my stuff. In fact, you buy my book, or buy me
Well, your
bits.
stuff, your bits will be off even
Buy me
by the
bits.
time this podcast comes out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what. Last podcast, the songs that we did.
Terrible tune, that.
The songs that we did.
Yeah.
I must admit that little earworms now. Little earworms.
Oh, it's your one.
Only because I've been editing. I listened to it. I edit it. I listen to it again. Edit it. Listen to it. So I admit I'm listening to it quite
Is
a lot.
mine better than yours?
And Mrs. J said to me, "Why are you singing the wrong lyrics to that song?" Because I was doing it quietly. I was singing like, "You don't even like me, do you?" And she says, "You're singing the wrong letters, singing the wrong words. You're always doing that. Why?" I said, "No, that's right. Let me explain. So I asked her to explain to her, and she thinks we're absolutely bonkers.
Oh, thanks.
And it's out to the world.
Right.
But I have to say, lyrics a little bit difficult to make out. So
I have to sing it faster.
Yeah, but I think the vocoder thing has warped some of the lyrics. So just put the lyrics on a social post so people can sing along. Do you remember that song? I was humming it the other day, and she was like, "Do not sing that song, the chicken song." No, that's the clapping song.
Chicken, the spitting image one.
Yes.
Oh, the chicken.
See, I was laughing. Right? Oh, the chicken in the air. Stick your left leg up your nose. something, then bury all your clothes. Skin yourself alive. Learn to speak her off a hole. Something like that. And pretend your name is Jim. I thought it was just stupid lyrics like that, but it's number one, yeah. Imagine that's a date.
Probably still number one.
Get it on the soul. That's one of your background songs.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Evil Bob Dylan might sing it.
Evil Bob Dylan. Like Glastonbury.
Yeah. How ironic as well. Not wanting to get political, but what he was talking about is basically an evil Bob Dylan.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
He's Jewish Bob Dylan. So maybe he's based his whole act on being an evil Bob Dylan.
Like the anti-Dylan.
Yeah.
Don't know. Bit deep.
You could have stumbled on something there.
Before, when you was talking about your dash cam not capturing your arch nemesis on the road recently, I love dash cam footage. Right? I love it. When I say to her sometimes, "Oh, dash cam TV's on, we'll watch that," and she was like,
"No, it just irritates me." To be honest, anything like that irritates me. I don't like watching. What were I watching today? I was watching something today. What were it? I can't remember what it was. But I don't like watching it. You know when they do runners from restaurants. And I don't like that. It gives me angst. I find it really winds me up. And there were a bloke who I think he was driving something stupid, like a Range Rover Sport, something like that, and he'd hit somebody and he'd try and get away, and he was just driving into all these cars and stuff, and there were people holding on to his doors and stuff, and that kind of I don't.
Yeah,
like
it's a snapshot into UK life you don't want to see in it.
Yeah,
really. But
there was something. I know I don't like talking about news stories that are. I don't remember what news stories that are ongoing, but something irritated me today because they were in Manchester Evening News, and there's this woman who was she trashed her hotel room in Turkey. Because she was celebrating because her husband had got new turkey teeth.
Right.
And it said, the hotel said that the room needed to be completely redone because they'd smashed a shower screen, allegedly. They'd smashed a TV, allegedly. They'd torn two beds apart that were a double bed, two single beds.
Right.
And they'd sprayed food all over the ceiling, allegedly. And thrown something from the bed that smashed the window in the room. And she said that she was stuck in Turkey because the hotel said that she had to pay £15,000 because she tried leaving the hotel without telling them all the damage that she'd done. And they found out, and cops arrested her. But she says she just wants to get back to her kid. So she says, but it's really difficult because she's got to pay all this money. But she's done a GoFundMe page.
Also, people should be able to fund her return.
To get back to a kid, because it's a shame. Isn't it?
You should do an alternative GoFundMe page to keep her there.
It should be Go Fuck You page.
Yeah. And if you're paying there, you pay to keep her there.
Yeah.
I mean, we should have a button for people. Like every time we talk about people like that, if we talk on the podcast, you have a button which is like a...
You are an idiot!
But no, it annoyed me. But stuff like that annoys me. I get like angsty with stuff like that because I think it's like when Nicky come off his quad bike in Skiathos, and he's broke his leg and he's in hospital. He can't. He's expensive, isn't it? And he didn't get all the insurance, so he's done a GoFundMe page.
Got to pay for his treatment, yeah.
Yeah. And I
think what it is it's actions without consequence.
But it's like, well, maybe he should have just got some fucking holiday insurance like every other dickhead.
Yeah.
But who actually sends them money?
Well, that's the people who pay. They go, you know what? Fair play to him. Got some bloody balls. Then I'll send him a fiver.
Yeah. Don't get it. But
no,
yeah, but that
for me,
that kind of it really rubs me rhubarb. Oh, it rubs my rhubarb.
Anyways, dash cams, right?
Dash cams.
I love dash cam footage, but I nearly injured myself watching dash cam footage because what?
How?
Well, I'll tell you for why. Because what I used to do at the gym, I used to put the phone on the screen in the front and set it to YouTube dashcam footage, because if I watch 15 minutes of that, I like it so much, I forget I've run for 15 minutes.
Right.
I forget I've cross-trained for 15 minutes, so it kind of takes your mind off it. But I was on the treadmill, and this car was on the motorway, on the street, and this car went right in front of it, and I swerved watching it, mentally, swerved, foot off the treadmill, no, just had to hang on to the side thing, my feet went under me, because I was swerving, watching it. It made me jump so much. I thought, and it's coming up later. How did you break your legs?
McDonald.
How did you break your legs? Dash cam footage.
Gin carnage. Man watching YouTube videos falls off cross trainer.
Yeah. What would the star say?
The stars.
Daily Star. What is
Daily Star. It would be someone.
The Star's the best punch.
Star cross trainer. Seeing stars cross trainer. No. Lost his footage. Losing his footage. Yeah.
Dashed off treadmill. Watching footage.
Need more time with that one. Yeah. But do you know what makes me laugh? They recycle headlines, don't they? If I've seen that headline, you'll have seen it. Have you seen that one with that couple who looked dead sad holding a lottery ticket, and they said that they lost out on...
But they didn't pay, they didn't buy a ticket, did they really?
But they didn't have enough actual money in the bank account for the direct debit or for the payment to go through. Yeah. So it says we lost out on like massive lottery win, and they both felt like that. Do you know it's still doing the rounds, that?
Is it?
It come up on Facebook. No, there's not. I can't. No, they weren't calling it. It was just a story.
I thought you were going to say it was a pun.
No, it wasn't a story.
Lotto losers, weren't it?
Yeah, well, Lotto losers.
Or Euro out of luck or something.
Direct dobbits. Direct dickheads. No.
I don't think it said that.
No.
I think there's something like Euro losers.
You're all losers.
Yeah, something like that. And it says Camelot usually said.
Decline to comment.
Yeah, no, it said Camelot said.
Dickheads.
Yeah, you snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
It was something like, if you're not in it,
you can't win it. By the way, next week's Euro Millions is 98 million. So, I think they actually said, you can win it any time in the lottery. So, just try again next week.
Exactly, yeah. Put some money in next week.
Yeah. So, really, they were saying,
next week, it could be you.
Yeah, it could be you.
Rubbish. Anyone can say that. Oh, you know what? I meant to buy a ticket. I meant to buy, and they were the numbers I probably would have chose.
I would have. There's a lucky dip. They were the numbers I think that would have come up.
Exactly. Yeah. What gets me surprised is how some news stories make the news. It's like, Mum discussed the price of nappies in Tesco or something like that. You're thinking, how is that on the news?
I know, they're always dead northern, aren't they, and let us down.
Yeah, let us know.
So tell me what I tell her. You know, last time I got nappies, they were like, what? How much were they? How much were they, Bob? How much were they? £3.10. You know what they were this week? £3.19. It's cost of living crisis.
Cost of living crisis, yeah.
Because them kids still shit, you know.
Even in North.
They do. Yeah. We don't all have Terry nappies up here, do we? We can just put them in a pan.
Jesus
Stick them in a pan with eggs.
You were born in the wrong decade.
Put them in a pan with eggs and a bit of salt, because that gets rid of anything nice. It's nature's antibiotic.
Yeah, a bit of white vinegar.
White vinegar. Eggs don't taste any different. In fact, it prefers them. Shitty eggs. Whites is shitty eggs. Come out of a chicken's ass, so it's the same thing, isn't it? Bury me with a shitty nappy, right? But, yeah. I've got jokes.
You've got jokes.
Ooh,
I've got some jokes, but I must admit,
you've probably heard these before.
I haven't said these ones before, but they're a bit unusual, my offering this week.
I got mine off the internet. The Mind internet.
Mind. Right, well, let me get my jokes ready, because I've got technology,
Right.
and you've got
Paper.
It's like old school versus new school.
It is.
Right, so...
Old school versus new school.
Same rules as always. 5 each.
Remember ever owning a droid.
You go first.
I found a lion in my closet the other day. When I asked what it was doing there, it said, "None of your business."
Oh. That didn't go where I'd expected it to go.
There you go.
I thought I'm just lying here.
No. It said, "None of your business."
None of your business, yes. Right, this one's a bit of an unusual one. A long one.
Oh.
The priest bumped into Pat and said, "Congrats on hitting 50 years of marriage."
Oh.
We're not doing the Irish accent. Got any big plans to celebrate? Pat replied, "For our 25th, I took Mary to Ireland."
Aren't you now?
Curious, the priest asked, "What's your plan for your 50th then?" Pat grinned. "I reckon it's time to pick her up."
Oh, yeah.
That's the Irish humour. It's an Irish accent.
It's an Irish accent.
I wasn't going to do the Irish accent.
What's the best thing about Switzerland?
Go on.
The flag is a big plus.
Oh.
Oh, it's factual. It's actual, it's factual. Yeah.
Did I say this last week?
No,
I don't think so. I'm determined to find a cure for insomnia.
Yeah.
I won't sleep a wink until I find it.
I'm not on the racetrack now. Is that why what's it? That ice cream van's really in her own. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
Don't know.
One's pretty heavy and the other one's a little lighter.
I like that. Right, that's one number 2.
That's my number 3.
What?
That's my number 3, that.
Oh, your number 3, right. Here's my number 3.
How many are we doing?
5 each as usual.
Okay, now I've only done 3.
Every week, 5 each.
Yeah, number 2 out of my mind palace now. Where is it?
I bet my girlfriend. Oral sex.
I better not tell Mrs. J about that.
I bet my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oral sex.
Oral?
Oral. That she couldn't beat me.
Did you say oral or horrible?
I bet my girlfriend. Oral sex.
Oral.
Yes.
Oral.
Yes.
Oral.
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 Just for the purpose of this joke.
It's not oral.
The purpose of this
Is it
joke.
because it rhymes?
What?
It's oral sex.
Right. I bet my girlfriend. Oral sex. That she couldn't.
Or if you're in the mountains, it's oral sex. Go on.
I bet my girlfriend oral sex.
Oh.
That she couldn't beat me at arm wrestling.
Yeah.
She won. And now she keeps rubbing my nose in it. Got there in the end.
Why did you say it?
Oral.
Oral.
It's oral.
It's just weird. It's not. It's oral.
You put all the max onto it.
It's oral.
Oral.
It's not oral.
Oral.
If you went up to somebody and said, "I fancy some oral sex," they'd say, "I don't know what that is. Is it new?
Oral.
Which oral's that?"
Hey.
What is it? Oral sex. You can't be like Steve Wright. I know he's died and we need another Steve Wright, but you don't need another Steve Wright.
Right, come on, you're number 4.
David Beckham gets in a taxi and realises the driver is staring at him
Okay.
in the rearview mirror. After 2 minutes, without moving, the driver says, "Go on then, give me a clue." So Beckham replies, "Okay, I played for Manchester United in England and married a Spice Girl. Is that enough?" "No, David," says the driver. "I meant, where are you going?"
That was number 4. Okay. My pet mouse Elvis died yesterday.
Oh,
He was caught in a trap.
can't walk out.
Because I love you too much, baby. Sound just like Elvis. I'm gonna sound just like you. When the auto-tune kicks in, when the edits it.
Sorry, I'm trying to rephrase the word.
Okay,
So you understand it.
Got one more to do now.
A man is told that his local bank is currently offering mortgages with no interest. He heads along to the branch to find out more. Hello, he says. I'm here to inquire about your mortgages. The bank manager replies, I don't really care.
See that coming over the hill.
Like a monster, like a monster.
What's that coming over the hill is the punchline. Right, that's your fifth one.
Yeah.
Right, for my fifth one, I'm torn between two here. One's a long one, one's not great. I'll go for the not great one. My boss has assigned designated times for toilet breaks.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn. I really don't need this shit. Yes.
Yeah.
Got like swearing in my
It's very
jokes.
sweary, isn't it?
Or referring to oral sex.
I've never heard anybody call it oral sex.
Have you not?
No, it's oral sex.
Is it? Oral. That isn't oral from the ears.
Oral.
Oral's the ears,
Oral.
isn't it? It's
Oral sex. Not oral.
It's
Oral sex.
oral.
Who says that? Somebody's not getting in it.
Oral.
It's because nobody can give it to them because they don't know where it is.
So,
Toblerone.
So would you say then that an Oral-B toothpaste is oral?
It's Oral B.
Oral?
No, it's Oral B. If you do an advert for Oral B, it's Oral B. Don't call it Oral B.
Right, here we go. You ready?
If I an advert.
Now listen.
Go on.
I'll turn the volume up.
Oral.
Oral.
She says oral.
Oral.
She doesn't say oral.
Oral.
She doesn't say oral.
Oral.
Oral. You are deaf.
Oral.
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 What do we want?
Oral.
When do we want it?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
We'll finish right there then.
Right. That's
Captain Dida.
that's our job's done. Right. Let's call it a day then.
Should we call it a day?
Let's call it a day, yes. 2-1 for this.
Captain Dida, get me an Imperial shuttle. The windows are steaming up here. It's far too warm. And somebody keeps mispronouncing oral. That's not a hint, Captain Dida. Goodbye.
See you later.
You can catch us on our platforms, it's true. Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music too, yeah. You don't even like